What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we are finally back today playing some more Darkest Dungeon. This should be an awesome episode. I'm pretty hyped. I don't want to belabor things too much. We're going to jump in and try to kill the Horrid Shrieker. We're going to kill him, not the nest. We're going to kill him. I've got a team here which I think can do it. I've got Stefan and Hale. They both have riposte, but we're also going to try to use Tracking Shot here to increase our damage, accuracy, and crit on the first round. And then after that, we'll see what's up. If we can mark the Shrieker, lower its dodge, and then start shooting it, that'll be the play, I think. We've also got our Jester here. We can stack bleed on him, but also we can buff accuracy using Battle Ballad. And accuracy is the most important thing because of the dodge of the Shrieker being so incredibly high. So we're going to attempt to make use of that. And yeah, items here, we just stacked tons of HP on the Jester. We have no healer, other than potentially, don't even know how to say that name. But the Battlefield Bandage is enough to keep us off of Death's Door, hopefully. And everyone else is just going to have to rely on our incredible damage. So, fingers crossed, let's hope this works out. And once we're done with this, we're going to go into the belly of the beast today. So D3, or DD3 as it's often called, it's the third tier of the Darkest Dungeon. Everyone is... Ooh, Triari, let's take a second to go into here. Actually, Triari can't rest anywhere. That's right. He, or she rather, has different quirks that prevent her from getting that relief somewhere else. Okay, I think we're good. Wish me luck, guys. It's not as easy to kill the Shrieker as it is to just take out the nest. Food is worthless. All of this is worthless. I don't remember if laudanum helps. I think he does spread horror. Let's take 4 of these. We have enough gold. We can take really whatever we want. We're going to take a stack of holy water. Or enough to give everyone some holy water. Stuff to get rid of bleeds, blights, and debuffs. And I think that's all we really need. Alright, guys. Let's do it. Ugh. I always have bad luck on this fight. The Shrieker gets to go many times. Certain debuffs don't work very well. Trying to mark it is sometimes ineffective. Normally when I go for the mark, I miss the first one, which feels pretty bad. But here we just need to get this Tracking Shot going, and it's a permanent buff for the rest of the fight. And it's going to make us much more accurate. There we go. Big damage bonuses is what I'm looking for. If we get any type of blight, debuff, anything like... Yeah, screw that. Let's pop that, and I'm going to mark him. And we landed it. So, dodge down to 33, which we have more dodge than that. And for whatever reason, this thing is hyper-focusing us. Okay, let's get this buff on him as well. And we're going to hopefully make up for this. Yes, with some big high damage crits. That's the hope. Hell yeah. That's a pretty big bleed. Yes! We haven't missed a single attack yet, and for once everything is going our way. Wow, and a quadruple whiff. I haven't been using the holy waters. I should be, though. Let's just pop that. 17, okay, respectable. But now that we have all these buffs, we can just cycle. Man, has hit her like 4 times already. Down you go.
Perhaps the turning point.
Hell yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it, guys. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Oh man, all the failed attempts to kill him based off of miss after miss after miss. Once we landed that mark, I knew it was over. Our trinkets were all accuracy focused except for the Jester, who, you know, in lieu of an attack could just sit there and Battle Ballad repeatedly. We got a new item for that, and I think we're going to get some Corvid quirks. Corvid's Grace, plus 6 dodge and 25% move resist. We want to lock that in. And deadly is way better than weapon tinker. Awesome. Those are 100% worthy of locking in, and we're going to attempt to do that. Glad we finally killed that guy.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
But we are now going into the belly of the beast. Check the items real quick. Check the heroes. I've been hoping to see a replacement bounty hunter. A level 0, of course, is not going to cut it. But we've got a little bit of preparation to do. Let's unequip all trinkets. A little bit of prep to do before we go into the belly of the beast. It's one of those places that is one of the most dangerous places in this game, and we are going to have to prepare for it. So, this is not going to be the crew, obviously. I need to decide. The first things first is to decide who my crew will be. I'm looking for maximum sustainability. We have to activate a locust beacon. So let me read this to you guys. Your enemy is vast, sprawling, and must be destroyed from within. Slog through the twisting maze and find your way to its throbbing heart. So, if I remember right, it's been a while since I've done this. There's lots of like teleporting that goes on in this place, and it's huge. And what you're trying to do is like figure out how to get to the locust beacon, and you can end up stuck here for a long time. You want to have a very sustainable crew. I kind of like the idea of Behemoth here. But if I remember right, there's a specific enemy that teleports you, and you have to have the ability to focus it. So let's get Skibo as our stress reliever. And also a good backline targeter. We're going to need a healer, 100%, and it's going to be a Vestal. Okay. We have a lot of them, so we could pretty much bring whoever. Doesn't really matter. And then I think bringing one of our highwaymen is also a pretty good idea. I was debating on bringing a men-at-arms for the buffs, especially the minus stress buffs. But they don't have much ability to hit the back line. Shield Breaker would also be good. I know that Bleed is solid in this place. Do something like this. But when I bring the Highwayman, my brain automatically goes to... You know what? And I don't want to bring Hale. I want to bring the other guy. I want to spend this time locking in Corvid's Grace. I would also love to get Quick Draw locked in. Yeah, let's bring Stefan instead. Doesn't matter stat-wise, obviously. And then I love Behemoth for sustainability. His heal will make it so that the odds of us dying are quite low. Also has Endure. This is a tough choice. So, having the ability to hit the back line. Ooh. Problems with Eldritch. I don't like that. I don't remember what the enemy type is for those creatures. But we've got 2. Known cheat, yeah. So, Pierce is a powerful attack that can hit the back line. She can also do a lot of shuffling shenanigans. But I don't think Blight is particularly useful here. We would also kind of unintentionally have a bit of a marked party if we wanted to. But I don't think a lot of the enemies in here have protection. They're just like these annoying little like flesh monsters, which we'll look at soon. Is this enough backline hitting ability? Hot to trot. Man, I love this. I wish we could lock that in too. Hopefully it doesn't get replaced at the end of this. Camping skills are also going to be very important. It's something we need to consider. And the Flagellant's pretty crappy with camping skills. Thought about going for a more traditional tank. I just want to make sure I have the ability to move. And I also like the idea rather of having extra stress relief, extra heal, and another source of torchlight in case we run out of torches stumbling around in the dark. Yeah, I like this a lot. And then maybe we bring Holy Lance in case we get shuffled. I don't know what the odds of that are. Try this. Now, remember, Holy Lance is only usable from the back 2 rows, but if we get shuffled, surprise, something like that, we'll be happy to have it. And it gives us something to do to get back into position if we need to. Now, we have no way of shuffling with Hail. But we will just shuffle around naturally. We're using Duelist Advance and Point Blank Shot. Okay. I don't hate this squad. This is a very resilient squad. Interesting, it doesn't seem to have a name. Okay. If this is going to be our squad, then that makes it easy for us to decide who's going to come in here and get certain types of quirks locked in. Triari can only flagellate, so we'll knock that out. And then our boy Hale here, we want to give him Corvid's Grace, lock that in. Get rid of Aesthetic, I don't like that. Lock in Deadly. Get rid of that. I feel like I was just looking at something that was also very good. Ooh, I don't like Slow Draw. Sure, we'll mess with this. That'll work. Does anyone have a disease that I need to get rid of, perhaps? I'm gonna do this quickly. I don't see anything. And also our stress levels look fine. So let's also take a look at our squad, make sure all abilities, all... At this point, I'm near positive that everyone's good to go. But I have a few fringe abilities that I don't use all the time. Okay. Let us embark. Give everybody their items. The set here is very good. Gives us all the stats we need. Speed, dodge, plus 45% virtue chance, accuracy, crit, and a little bit of stress. But with a 45% virtue chance, he could very easily just go good. Now we could also use this one. Healing skills and stress skills are buffed. We get 20% max HP, putting us up to 74. And 15% prot. Great move resistance, which is awesome. And a reduction to our own stress, but the only negative is -2 speed, so that's a really good set. I really wish we had the other set for the Vestal. And then the Houndmaster here, do we have both? We do. Scouting chance. I think we can surprise the enemy, but I don't think they can surprise us. I'm not 100% sure. But the damage versus bleeding should be useful. As well as the healing skills, which we might use. And accuracy to our range skills is more important, I think. So that item we picked up from the Shrieker, I think that was the last one. I think you only get 4 of them. The Molted Tail Feather. Plus 4 speed, disease resistance, and stun resistance. They're all like weird disease resistance below a certain point. I don't know what enemy that's supposed to be amazing against. I'm not 100% sure. So for the Vestal, it's all position 2 stuff. We could go for Tome of Holy Healing. And then just like hook her up with something like this. So we get all these like Death's Door benefits, but also increased healing. Sucks that we lost that head so early on. And we then died fighting the Shrieker and just permanently lost all of our items. Didn't realize at the time that that was a thing that would happen, but it certainly was. Or we could go for bleed resistance over Death's Door stuff. It's all good. Love these trinkets. Okay. We're basically good to go in terms of our abilities that are being used. Last thing I want to check is going to be our survivalist. We need to come in here and make sure that we have... You know what? I'm just going to unlock everything and worry about it after. Save everybody some time. I'm rich. No reason to mess around. So, there's one thing I know about this particular dungeon is that you don't have to worry about getting ambushed in the darkest dungeon at night when you're camping. So we can pick whatever camping skills we want. We don't have to worry about Something like this prevents nighttime ambush. We could take that off. I like the self buffs. We could go for like gallows humor. This prevents nighttime ambush, but it's also a very strong stress relief. One companion. Okay, this removes mortality debuffs. I like that. All companions. Yeah, that's even better. That's amazing. Yeah, let's go for this. Zealous Speech is an amazing thing to take. Increase our accuracy and our dodge. Are we all religious? I think we're mostly religious. I know Crusader and Vessel, obviously, but it doesn't account towards herself. I always get confused as to which ones are religious. That's fine, though. Prevents nighttime ambush. Okay, we've got some heals. We got tons of stress relief. That should not be an issue once we start camping. And let's go ahead, guys. Belly of the beast. We're going to get a rat carcass for our trouble. Yep. Dylan Bart. God, they give us 4 firewood. This is not a treasure collecting expedition. This is 100% a survive expedition. I will happily toss anything that's useless. I don't need keys. I don't want them. I don't know if we need shovels. That's something I wish I knew. Yeah. We'll call that good. Alright, guys. Wish me luck. Do I need more food, perhaps? That's a lot of food. Would I rather have another... Yeah. We have tons of torchlight production. So let's just go for more food. Let's max out the food. That's free healing. I don't know if we're going to face hunger checks.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
I don't think I'll do that, sir.
The Gateless Gate. A maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
The Gateless Gate. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we've chosen well. I have no idea why their stress is so high. Is it because they've been here, they've been in the darkest dungeon before? Did I just totally mess that up? I think I did. I'm gonna have to spend some serious time getting rid of stress then. That's not good. I was trying to remember what the torches did, and I think it just makes it so that you're constantly stressed if you've already been into the darkest dungeon before. You guys are probably screaming if you knew that already. But we're starting with this, and our virtue chance is low. May have just doomed us. Antibody and 2 polyps. Look at their stats. We can stun them. Excellent crit. Okay, that's what we need. Nasty blight. We gotta start working on this. A negative check would be devastating. And the damage they're doing is pretty crazy, too. Damn. Okay, good. Good dodge. Vanish trying to move us. We have movement resistance, though. Not gonna stun me twice in a row, that's for sure. Let's hit that up. Get the kill. I was hoping for a little stress relief, but that's okay. And maybe we can grind some stress relief once we've got him on the ropes. This thing is dead next time it goes to attack. Back a little extra bleed. Guarantee it's dead in 2 turns. Oh man, I'm so upset that I didn't consider the fact that they'd already been in the darkest dungeon before. We'll hold on to the anti-venom. He's got so much HP. Little free torchlight. That guy's dead. This guy's dead. Just let me go first, please. There we go. We can come back from this. Just a couple easy fights. This thing is already dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Okay.
Unforgiving.
Not awful, but the fights are going to get much harder. So we're basically fighting like the innards. We're literally in the bellies of the beast. These are like valves inside of its body.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Also, to be very clear. You can see all of its intestines. And we run across a mammoth cyst right now. White cell stalk? Is this the thing that teleports me? Ooh. Okay, that's not good. Can it be stunned? Well, we can't reach it right now. Can I stun this big thing? Yes. It has multiple turns, though. Displace. Alright, we resisted the move. Very good. Excellent. So, they're not very resilient to being shifted around. That's interesting. Get a stunning blow. Perfect. And lock them in. I'm trying very hard to remember exactly what happens here, guys. I think these are the guys that teleport me, but I don't remember. These misses are also kind of disheartening, but I think we're going to kill him now.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Is he just going to summon another one? Okay. Well, I think then, in that instance, our teleportation is kind of inevitable. So I don't know if we even should try fighting this thing, really, if they're just going to teleport me. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Okay, we resisted. Good. Get some HP back. Big numbers, please. Good dodges so far. Let's just smack this thing. Nice. 22. I'll take it. They have a lot of HP. Ugh. Lowering our damage. Should definitely get Duelist Advance active. Teleport. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay. It brought me somewhere else. I think on the map. Yeah, we're way down here now. And involved in a completely different battle. Try and get rid of these polyps. That blight is so gross. And so is the mark. I have a feeling all of these hounds, these flesh hounds, are going to be attacking him. Yeah. They probably have a bonus versus marked. And we will 100% get rid of that.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Duelist
crumbles.
Advance, let's get that riposte. If they're going to attack me, I might as well get something out of it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, didn't quite get that kill. I could Hound's Harry and probably kill this thing. And I think I might need to do that. Yeah, should be dead. The resistance to bleed is pretty low. I don't... Last thing I want is for them to, like, double attack.
This is how a life is taken.
And put someone on death's door. Go for a bit of an AoE heal. And I think we can kind of abuse this fight just a little bit.
Impressive.
Oh, wow. Okay. It should be dead now. And a little bit of stress relief right at the end goes a long way. Excellent. Not healing himself, unfortunately. But we are now on the other side of the world. Happy to be getting these scouts. Oh, well, that's a... I was going to get that scout regardless. There's only one way to go. We might end up mapping this whole place out before we get where we're going. I'm going to head towards the middle, maybe. Damn you. So it feels like what we're supposed to do is just survive until we get teleported to some random place. Alright, good dodge. Because if this thing can just resummon him over and over again, I don't know what the point is of trying to kill it. We can't kill it fast enough to keep it down. Go for a stun. I'm gonna say, please give me a dodge. And we got one. Keep stacking bleed, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna get teleported. He was looking pretty hurt, but remember, he probably still had about 50 HP. Maybe we try and kill this thing. If it's on like a pattern where it does it after, let's say, a certain number of attacks. So like, let's say we can hit it one more time, kill it, and then it gets resummoned, and it takes like 2 more turns before it decides to teleport you. Go for a Hound's Harry here. The bleed will be enough to kill him. Yes, okay. And I just want to keep stacking bleed on this thing.
Their formation is
so down it goes. He has to use a turn to resummon.
Offensive.
Perfect. A stun here would be beautiful. Lock him out of whatever he was getting ready to do. More bleed. And furthering the debuff. Now we could go for like a dog treat here. Yeah, we can't hit the back line like that. Display still being used. Alright, as long as he doesn't use teleport. Revivify. Ugh, that's gross. Try and smack him. Bulging gaze. The stress hit. And a debuff.
Press this advantage.
Take that kill, make him summon another one. We're getting him down. Perfect. Give me that free torchlight. Even preventing him from summoning another one now. We'll max out the torchlight, get rid of some stress, get a heal.
Clear. We require only the strength.
Now my question is like, can I kill him with a little bit of hyper focus? Reconstitute. Ooh, so double heals now. Alright, let's focus this dude. Pretty unfortunate miss. Yeah, we need some big hits to get him down at this last section, it seems. Our damage has already been reduced, so let's just go for the stun. There we go, a crit to kind of break through that wall of healing.
A momentary abatement.
And hopefully we're not doing this all for nothing, and we don't just get like randomly teleported out of this fight. I don't think killing this thing even does anything. Like, I don't think it's gonna like prevent them from spawning. $22 HP, come on. And he's not using a heal. We might be able to kill him right now. Go for a big damage attack. We shuffled him. He's going to heal. Okay, down to 16 though. He's going to take 4 damage. The bleed will kill him now. Perfect.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
Okay, that was good. But now we need to stun this thing and make sure it doesn't teleport me. I guess. Like I said, I don't even know where I'm going. So, if I was like near the end, I wouldn't even know. Alright, sub 39 stress.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
We're doing
is
it.
Slow and insidious.
So like, what
killer.
is my prize? I just get to stay here? You know what I mean? That was a well-handled fight, I felt. But I'm not sure what our winnings are. I don't know where I'm going. So, yeah. I guess I don't know. I can head towards the middle. I kind of remember it either being like in the middle or in the bottom. I could be totally wrong. I have no idea what I'm talking about. We'll find it when we find it, I guess. In another one of these fights. Jesus. Okay. Let's do it. And that should be a dead thing. Yes. So he's going to reuse his turn to summon. And we'll start stacking our bleed now.
Executed.
Yeah, it feels like we're supposed to just let this guy teleport us all around the map. Oh, man. Keep stacking the bleed, I suppose. And I'm very interested whether or not my assumptions about this thing being on a timer is correct. Like a 3-turn timer, perhaps? Because so far it hasn't gone for the teleport until I think the 3rd turn. Try a stun. The stuns have been quietly doing a lot of work for us as well. Oh, Jesus. What a huge...
For the slightest
okay.
lapse in concentration.
Well, I wish I had more anti-venom now. It healed itself. Interesting. We're gonna use some dog food here. Yeah, and we kill it. That was the hope. Jesus. Okay. I hate that we're almost out of these already.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Maybe we didn't need bandages so much, but that crit back here feels pretty bad. Luckily, we're using a Vestal. We can counter that. Land a bleed, please. We did not. I'm going to go for the big shot. And the shuffle. Man, 18. Yeah, he's going to heal the heck out of himself. Okay. Well, can probably get that kill. Nice and easy. And he's already locked into a digestion. So I was thinking about trying to get Duelist Advance active and having that riposte. Alright, a crit. That's what I've been hoping for this whole time. Some AoE crits. Stunning blow. Okay. With my luck, though, he's never going to target him again now. Resisted the bleed. That's the danger of not continuously stacking it. Oh, and that dodge is awful. Okay.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah, his resistance has managed to go back up. I totally understand if you guys want to fast forward through some of this. Because these fights are going to be pretty repetitive and grindy.
A devastating blow.
We can certainly do it, though. We need to not miss this guy, otherwise he's going to teleport us and all this hard work is going to be for nothing. His protection is going up and up. We need to kill him. And if he ever gets too low, he can heal himself. Damn. Alright, stress levels rising. Go for an attack. Perfect. That's going to give us a bit of a heal. And he's just going to have to take damage, I think, for now. We'll try and get an AoE heal in a second. Alright, and all of his buffs are now gone. A stun here would go a long way, making sure he doesn't heal himself. Oh, great dodge. I'm very worried about their stress going back up. I see an opportunity to potentially get that kill, but I don't know if I can risk it. Man, his HP is going to go up so high. Yeah, back to 38 with no bleed. Alright, and a stun. Okay, good news right here. There we go. I was going to say, dodge, please. That way we don't get moved around. Resisted the bleed as well. Okay. Perfect. Alright, waste one of your turns summoning. We'll start working on getting... Pretty sure that's Skibo, right? We'll get Skibo back up to higher HP. He has no more, like, bonus protection, so we can go for some real damage. Alright, landed the bleed. And the bleed should kill him. Unless this thing goes first and heals him. Damn it. Oh, it healed it. Did it heal itself? It did. What an idiot. Alright.
Compassion is a rarity.
And we're back up to almost full. But we still do have to kill this thing. So that it doesn't teleport me. Or not. Yeah, it did do a teleport. Damn it! All of that work for nothing. And now we're like way down here. Okay, let's just get the kills then. We don't have very good AoE. We've opted not to take any of it.
Precision
Excellent.
And power.
We could bring some AoE on both our Crusader and our Highwayman. We have the option. You know what? Let's go for this. I see an opportunity to get that low. I'm not that scared of these enemies. Alright, we dodge fetch. So that is a stun plus movement. Kind of scary. Keep going for attacks. Stay offensive with them. Get them down to 1 and then we can worry about other stuff. We'll use like 1 AoE heal, top everybody off nicely. Hopefully he hits himself, and he does. Awesome. And a crit to boot, so that's 14 stress heal. And that thing is dead for sure. Man, that's awesome. We went from being nearly screwed in a kind of a bad position. Now we're doing great. We've stabilized. I still don't like the negative virtue chance. But the enemies in here don't seem to be that tough. I remember them being a little bit harder than I'm currently facing. There we go. Stack that good bleed. 16 HP. Easy mode. We're going to want to heal, obviously. Just go for that. We're stalling a bit. Don't want to end this fight with an unnecessarily low HP character. Man, we're almost down to 0 stress at this point. And that's a dead hound if he bleeds, and he does. And we're even going to get the heal off. Wow, perfect. Alright, so nothing to complain about. We are very sustainable here.
At least promises success.
I'm going to keep moving back towards the middle. I don't know what we can do about, like walking down the same halls. I don't know if that has any type of negative effect. But maybe they've placed those things every time you're kind of getting close, you're headed in the right direction. Okay. Ugh. Do we kill it to keep heading where we're going? We don't even know if we're going in the right spot. It's a weird one. Let's get riposte active. That was a big hit. Ooh, feel free to fast forward, seriously. I wish I could fast forward my life a little bit right now. Because we've done it. We know we can do this fight and not get teleported. Alright, now we can use a Hound's Harry. He's going to heal himself. Yes. Okay. Also, I don't think there's a boss fight in this place. I think it's just a bunch of this. Alright, super dead. You're gonna get riposted? Yes. Okay, that's not a lot of damage. May not be worth it. It might just always be better to stack the bleed. Damn. Okay, I guess I'm just better off. I don't want to get too greedy. That attack would have done damage, obviously, but also given her a heal. I should probably just be prioritizing using our actual heal. Thing is considered an eldritch beast. Big hit. Didn't bleed it, though. Okay, that's 3 misses in a row. Like, that's not a skill-based thing. Just a little bit of bad luck. I've been looking at this thing the whole time and thinking about what it looks like. And it looks like the OG monsters from Doom. That's what I'm thinking of. When you chase around the hallways. Doom might be the first video game I was ever exposed to as a child. My older brother playing that on a computer, and me just having no idea what he was doing. Watching him look for keys and stuff.
A momentary abatement.
Wow, I totally forgot about that. I just hit myself a little bit of nostalgia. Huh.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, just thinking about how I was shown video games as a kid. It was definitely through my older brother, who's a lot older than me. He's like 12 years older than me. But he had like the first PlayStation when it came out. And that, I think, was the first console we had in the house. We had an Atari when I was like super young. But nobody really played that. It wasn't until we got our first home computer. See, we had a 98 compact, but we had something before that too. Don't remember what the computer was as a kid, but we used to play Wheel of Fortune, Lemonade Stand. And our parents got us like some encyclopedia games. Some kind of weird dinosaur game. There was some sort of like gallery western shooter. That was really weird. But fun. Quick Draw McGraw, that's what it was. Holy crap. The nostalgia is real. Let's try 4 dodges in a row. Alright, whatever. You hate me, game. I understand. I hate me too. Alright, we're going to go for the AoE heal now. Please give me a stun. And we got it. Very cool. We can use a little of this. Get a little incidental bleed on him. And let's start the heal process. Nice, and a crit on her is excellent. It's exactly what we needed for multiple reasons. But yeah, trying to think of some of the first games I ever played. Like, when we got the PlayStation, I think we had that sample disc. They used to give you games with, like, samples. And we played, like, the first level of Crash Bandicoot. Oh, Jesus. Well, she's gonna go to death's door here. Unless we can, like, kill this thing. Well, that's not going to help either. We can get rid of mortality debuffs with a camp. We might camp after this. Let's just kill this thing. Get it out of here.
Their cursed champion falls.
Okay. He should be faster than everyone else. Perfect. Alright, so we can camp here. I think that's fine to do.
A trifling
Oh, actually, we're
victory,
not in a... Damn it, we're not in
but
an
victory
actual place.
nonetheless.
That's alright. We'll camp once we get here. Man, but what was it? Cool Borders? Cool Boarding? It's like a skateboard game. So we're going to head up. I'm going to try and get in like a viscerally direction. Maybe it's here for all I know, or it could be there. Let's shuffle. Well, let's camp. We've got food.
A moment of
Let's
respite.
get rid of our stress.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So we can remove a mortality debuff. So minus accuracy, damage, speed, all that stuff. We might have something else that does that, though. This is self-only, and it heals her? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that was terrible. That didn't work for her at all. God dang it. Okay, well that was dumb. It would have affected anybody else, but it doesn't affect her. That was my bad. Let's go for Zealous Speech. Get rid of all stress and also debuff, or buff ourselves rather. Yeah, I didn't get a heal, but that should be okay. She can just heal herself.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
And let's eat a little bit. We've got plenty of food. It doesn't appear like there are hunger checks here. And if that's the case, then we really have a lot of food. Okay, we get a normal fight here. Hound's Harry could be our best friend. Just tons of bleed. Now, we have to remember we are out of antivenoms. We need to focus these things down. I don't want to get poisoned. Or blighted. And we're marked now. Jesus. We can remove the mark. Oh, if she gets stunned, that is awful. She might just be dead now. What the hell, game? What a perfect storm to completely ruin this entire run. She's going to take fatal damage. Now. And then the blight might just kill her.
And now,
wow,
the true test.
what garbage.
Hold fast or expire.
Yeah, it's just going to freaking kill her in the run. She's got Death's Door resistance, which is kind of crazy lucky.
Decimated.
But she's got to survive one more time, and then another time after that, assuming no one hits her again.
Eradicated.
And we have no way of getting rid of this. She's almost certainly dead. And it hurts.
This is no place for the weak or
That's it.
foolhardy.
That just ended the run. And we lost a very experienced character.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, that sucks. That was a perfect storm of screw you, Brett. Okay. That is not good. And not exactly what I meant.
This skirmish may be
Retreat.
lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Yeah. The fiends are closing in, and a random hero must give their life to ensure the others will escape from the darkest dungeon. Really. There's no way out. Oh, man. So someone here has to die to get us out. We can't win, not without the healer. Yeah, that was just like instant death for two characters once she got stunned. She even survived quite a while thanks to this trinket, Martyr's Seal. 12% death blow resist. Damn. There's nothing to it. We can't win. Someone has to die.
Where there is no
That's
peril in
horrible.
the task, there can be no glory in
Well,
its accomplishment.
talk about a realistic battle, and we lost Oz. We lost our Crusader. I wasn't going to be happy either way there. Man, talk about
Once,
crappy.
Our estate was the envy of this
Well,
land.
guys, I tried. We pulled a pretty bad mistake back from the brink and made something good out of it. We still have Xenophon. We still have plenty of high-level healers. We didn't lose any items, I don't believe. We got our Crusader gear back. Damn. I should have known. Whenever we killed the Shrieker, I was like, you know what? We're just going to get wrecked in this upcoming dungeon. That was an easy fight, too. That was like any other fight we would have in any other dungeon. And she just got hyper-focused and died. That mark was brutal. And had we even been allowed a turn, we could have used our medicinal herbs, which we had a full stack of, to get rid of the mark. But there was nothing we could do. Damn. Anyway, guys, tragedy has struck, but we will try to move on. And next time we come back in, we're going to go back into the belly of the beast. And we're going to do our best to knock it out. I liked our strategy. We could even bring the exact same crew. Skibo, once again though, has already been in the darkest dungeon. That's a little rough, but we could bring in Mad Hatter. Something like this. Bleed being very good. And having a little bit more direct stress relief. Yeah, let's unequip. Next time, guys, we're going to try it again. Wish me luck. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Sorry out there, Oz, man. I hate that your guy died. But we've been losing a few people here. There is an event in the game that can bring a character back to life. But, like, who would we bring back? I'd like to get Jake back, just because he's our only bounty hunter at that level. Man. Anyway, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed this. Later, y'all.